I'll stand over here. It's not that I don't trust the guys behind me, but I'm not turning my back on anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bob Patterson, and I'm a candidate for Sheriff of Bell County, Texas, right here. I appreciate you coming out tonight to learn about the candidates and to become actively involved in the process. This is your community. This is my community. The job of sheriff has one job. His sole function is to provide for the public safety of the citizens of Bell County with passion, without prejudice, fairly at all, period. Public safety. I started my law enforcement career back in 1975 with the United States Military Police. I got out of the Army in 1978, and at that time, Sheriff Patterson hired me as a jailer. That's where I started my civilian law enforcement career. After that, I've been to criminal patrol, as this rank has. I've been in criminal investigations. For a period of time, I investigated sexual assaults against children for about 2 years. And if you've ever been involved with that, if you've ever been a victim of it, if you've ever been a child victim of it, it's tragic, terrible stuff. It just tears down the community. After that, I went into jail operations. Sheriff Dan Smith came in 1985, and I was promoted to jail lieutenant in 1988. That's where I began my management experience with the sheriff's office. At that time, we had 2 facilities. We had a staff of about 150 or so. By the time I left in 1990, well, just last year, 2010, December, we had 3 facilities. We had a inmate capacity capacity of 1,364 inmates. We had 3 facilities. We had a staff of 191 people, and a budget, as we talked about earlier tonight, was just over $14 million. The sheriff's office side of the budget is just shy of $5 million. So when you're talking about the combined operation of the sheriff, you're talking about some serious taxpayer dollars. Now, the sheriff's office doesn't set tax rates. It doesn't increase or decrease your taxes. We live with what we think we get, provide our services with. In the last 2 years, we have provided the Commissioner's Court with a zero growth budget to the extent that we could. We did have to add a fleet vehicle or 2 in here. It's just the cost of doing business. If you want public safety, if you want people who commit crimes off the streets and not in your houses, that's why we have jails, that's why we have prosecutors, that's why we have jailers, that's why we have police, that's why we have any defense attorneys in the room. That's the whole criminal justice system. We want to be safe. Our job is to protect you, plain and simple. Bell County is my home. I was not raised here. I got here as fast as I could. That's where my boys were born. My children were raised here, grew up, Belton, graduated Belton schools, went on, graduated Maryland Daily. Now the 2 oldest boys are married. My grandson now calls Temple home. I'm proud of that. It's part of my community. What Sheriff Smith had done in the past, he's got a great organization. He started a program called COPS. If I didn't love you so much, I'd take it. He started a COPS program where we put extra police officers on the street in certain locations throughout the county. Moffett, Saleo, Alenaville, almost Redondo, Calzada with the supervisor. So those are 5 additional deputies that are on the street to supplement what they have now. They usually have 4 on each shift now. 3 districts in a row. We can target and use those resources in any manner we see fit. If we have problems, we can ship them here, we can ship them there. The COPS program is good because it's a community communications type thing. I want these deputies to know who they're serving, as much to the extent that that's possible. And I want you to know that, if you're down around the Saleo area, Marco's your guy. If you're out in Oenaville, Renee's your guy. It's all about communications. It's me talking to you, it's you talking to me. You know what belongs in your neighborhood more than we do. Don't be afraid to call us. That's what we do. We serve you. When I was on patrol, so many times people would say, well, I saw something over at John's house, but I didn't want to bother you. Well, understand that you cannot bother us. That's our job. 95% of patrolling Bell County is just driving around in circles, and it's mind-numbingly boring stuff. You see something at John's house, you call us. If it's just a repair guy, that's okay. If it's a criminal and we catch him, that's even better. You love John. John certainly loves you for calling us. We got a bad guy off the street and he's in jail. That's what we do. We serve you. I'm passionate about being the sheriff of Bell County. I'm passionate about this community. I'm asking you for your vote and your support in the election. And again, my name's Bob Patterson, and thank you so much for being here tonight.